it is not even close. The degree to which you learn to appreciate the history of an organization compared to Montreal. I was in Toronto for 4 years. I was in Montreal for 1. In 2 months, I had a greater sense of like the depth of importance of that franchise and the players who made it what it was. When Mr. Beliveau walked in the room, when Red Fit, like it was just moments you're like, this hits differently. And so my very first day as a Montreal Canadien was the preseason golf tournament. And I'd not done one thing ever. And on that day, I happened to get not paired off with Guy Lafleur, but just kind of talking to him for like 15 minutes. And it came across right away, like how much he cared about the Canadiens. Like it just oozed out of him, like not his version of the Canadiens, like my current version, and how much it mattered that they were good and played well and played a certain kind of style, and how you need to represent well for the people of Montreal and the people of Quebec. Like it all came pouring out in like 10 minutes. I'm like, wow. I mean, you get a sense of the magnitude of the organization you're getting to play with. So that was my very first experience ever talking to Guy Lafleur, and kind of knew who I was, but I certainly knew who he was. It was amazing. And then, you walk in the big ballroom, whatever, for the dinner thing, and current players are there and Hall of Famers and great players. And he walks in, it's different. It's like it's his presence. Everyone knows he's there. He has that gravitational pull where everyone is drawn to him. He's magnetic that way. And I think my mom's family's from Montreal. My sister's born in Montreal. And like, I think the way he played was so important, the kind of style and grace and dynamic offensive way that he played, the hair, and all of it mattered to not just because he was good, but it was the way he did it that resonated with the people of Montreal. And the same way he lived his life. He was kind of this charismatic rock star, movie star, hockey player. And I think that mattered as well as being good at hockey and winning and everything else. And he was the right guy, the right moment in that city, in that province for that franchise. And he's, you think of, I guess, what, Roger Richard, Jean Beliveau, Guy Lafleur, like the pillars, Howie Morenz, I guess, like the pillars of that franchise that made it what it was over the 60, 70 years. He was definitely one of them. And it came across so clearly, so quickly.
Remember back in the day before, you'd get all these pictures available of yourself playing. Now like the guys can just go online and find a million pictures of themselves. Every once in a while, a team photographer would say, "Hey, I've got these pictures. Take a look. Would you like any of them?" So I'm thumbing through this one. I'm in Hartford, and there's a picture of me playing against Guy Lafleur. And we're kind of got our sticks crossed on the boards. I'm like, I want that one. And like I didn't collect much, over my career, but it's just what you said, MJ. It's like there was just something different about everything that he did. And at this time, of course, he was older, right? He was playing in Quebec, and I'm like, that's Guy Lafleur. Like what the hell am I doing on the ice with Guy Lafleur? And I was just. The Canadians do such a good job of recognizing, and it was just I don't know. It's so sad that he's gone, but his family must feel the love of the province because it's really was incredible to see.
Yeah, the ceremony, and again, I was there when they closed the Gardens. Would have been a noteworthy event in hockey history, and it was like. It's not the same. Montreal just understands how to do it. The ovation, I wasn't in the building, but to watch it online, it was amazing. They just get it. Taking the ads off the board, something as simple as that, which maybe cost them money. I don't know, but just all the touches that just hit the right notes. Montreal, I mean, maybe because they have so much experience. The year I was there, I think they retired Ken Dryden's number or something, and had a Serge Savard night. Like I got a Dryden jersey signed to me, and it's like like this. They just have a lot of moments to practice it, I guess. And unfortunately, this one was a little bit more sad. But yeah, I mean, the family would be able to look back at that, and obviously they're grieving now, but in a year or 2 or 5 or 10, and be like, my God, like Guy was so important. And these are people. A lot of people in that building maybe never saw him play or remember him playing. But in Montreal, it just gets passed along. You just know. It's a cultural phenomenon. You just know.